If there's one thing I can do well, it is make a casserole. I'm from Kentucky. That's like casserole city there. I made casseroles, ate casseroles, didn't realize everybody didn't eat casseroles. So when I moved to Oklahoma, it was a little bit of a shock. So I brought my casserole love to Oklahoma, and I'm gonna share one of our family favorite recipes with you right now. It's a hash brown casserole. It's easy, super fast. I have a 9x13 pan, and I have put 32 ounces of frozen hash browns in this pan. I have 2 sticks of butter here that I've melted, and we're just gonna pour half of this on the top. The thing I love about casseroles is that you can eyeball everything and it still tastes good. The thing I don't like about baking is that you kind of have to be precise. So I much prefer to make stuff like this and don't have to eyeball. So I'm gonna save the rest of this for something else. So I've got the butter in here, French fried onions, delicious. This, I mean, I really don't measure. So this is just to your taste, like your preference. I just put some on top. I remember when I was a kid, I would sneak in the pantry and just eat these by the handful. That sounds disgusting to me right now, but I used to love it. And then we have some onion salt. Look at these little containers. I like these. I got them on Amazon. I'll link it below, but everything matches. That's why I like them. So we'll do some onion salt. I always take the top off. I never leave the top on. I pour it in my hand, eyeball, and then go after it so that I don't get too much. All right, and now for the gooey part, we have got, I buy the big thing of sour cream at Costco, so I just divided it and put 16 ounces in here. You can just buy the whole carton and put the whole carton in there, the smaller 16-ounce carton, which would be a whole lot easier. Here, let me pull this over here. You know, casseroles are not complete without some cream of something. So this is a can of cream of chicken. Pop this open, pour it in. Oh, that's the best. It all came out in one scoop. That's perfect. All right, give it a stir. Do y'all sing like that? Give it a stir. I don't know why I do that. I do it all the time. My mama would hear a song and no, she wouldn't even have to hear a song. She would hear a word and start a song. It used to drive me nuts when I was little. Guess what I do? My kids say something and then I start singing a song. It's just what happens. All right, getting this stirred up good. And then we'll just dump it on top of here. So I might not have won my husband's heart over when we were still in Bible school. I was going over to his apartment and all of his buddies were there. Jason and Josh and Jamie and him, they were all there, and I would bring casseroles over all the time. And they were just wowed by the casserole situation. But I mean, they were teenage boys, well, college age boys. They were probably wowed about any food that anybody brought them, but I impressed them with my casserole skills. All right, let's get all this out of here. And just smooth it out. Nothing has to be precise with casseroles. That's why I like it. I didn't spray the bottom of this pan. The butter that we poured on just kind of goes down to the bottom. It never sticks. I've been making this for 20 years, I guess. That makes me sound old. Okay, next, package of Ritz. I try really hard to crush this in the package so that I don't have to get out a bag and whack it with a rolling pin. So we'll see how we do here. There's always air in the package, so I just try real easy to kind of, can you hear it? Just mush a little with my fingers. Does anybody else do this? I bet everybody else does what they're supposed to do and pulls out their little chopper or puts it in the Ziploc, whatever. Not me. One less thing for me to have to clean. I don't like doing all that cleaning. All right, we're getting there. I haven't popped the package yet, y'all. I'm doing good. Sometimes when there's too much air in the package, this isn't gonna work. But we're doing good so far. All right, if you've got the top of it good and crunched up, you can just open and get it. Oh, there we go. Just pour the top of it out. We're pouring it into the butter here, the rest of our melted butter. There, got me some room to work with. Keeps crunching. I have Ritz crackers here. I've used saltines. I've used Cheez-Its because that's what I had. If you've got potato chips, crunch up some potato chips. If you have, you know, I don't know what, croutons, crunch those suckers up. Anything crunchy mixed with butter is gonna be a fabulous topping. All right, that's good. Let's pour it in. There we go. All right, and just mix it up in the butter. Smells good. You know, every good casserole has a lot of butter and some really good crunchies on the top. All right, that's mixed up. Before we put that on top, you need, I don't know, like 2-ish cups of cheese, and I have 2 half-empty bags, so I'm using them both. Just use whatever you got. This casserole, we have every Thanksgiving, every Christmas, and then I also like serving this with ham. I just get a chunk of ham and cut it up, warm it up, and then we eat it with this casserole. Tonight, we're having people over and we are grilling. Sorry, we're griddling. Is that a thing? Is that how you say that? We're throwing bacon wrapped fillets on the griddle. And so this is gonna be one of our sides, and then I'll just do some veggies. All right, we got our cheese on there, and then we're just gonna plop the rest of this on here. Ooh, all those good buttery crunchies down there. Gotta get them all. All right. You can do as much crunchies as you like. Like, I'd be happy with 2 packages of Ritz here, but you know, I'm having people over. I don't want to overwhelm them with all the way I like things. Keep it simple. Because my friends aren't from Kentucky, you know. They're from good old Oklahoma. Oh, you! Doesn't matter where you come from. If you're here, you gotta be a Know You fan. All right, there we go. This is gonna go in the oven, 375 for 30 to 45 minutes. You're just looking for brown, kind of crispy, you know, that done look when casseroles are done. So I'll pop it in the oven and show you what it looks like when it's all done. Just look how old this sweet little recipe card is. It has been through a lot.